What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to be taking a look at what I know is the Storm Collectibles Baki Hanma knockoff figure from Aliexpress. So I paid $20 for this plus shipping, so like 35 bucks. And I was pleasantly surprised. I did a reaction like opening on TikTok, so go check that out. But when I opened it, I didn't even think I was getting a box. I thought it was going to come in like a drug-like package with this figure in there. But, I mean, it even says Storm Collectibles on it, which is kind of funny. The box is really messed up. I don't care, it's getting thrown away. But when I opened it, I was pleasantly surprised at how good this figure looks. And I'm pretty damn happy about it. So I had a little problem with the leg. Again, go check out that video, but I'm going to fix it before we start recording. So without further ado, this video is going to be to demonstrate what you would get if you ordered it on one of these websites. And if you're happy with that, because I know the aftermarket prices on this guy are skyrocketing, and I was super upset that I didn't get it. He probably would have been figure of the year for me if I was able to, but out of the kindness and, you know, goodness of my heart, I can't put him in the top 10. So I couldn't have put him in the top 10. I mean, it's 2024 now, but without further ado, let's go ahead and show off what they did. So after fixing the leg and getting the grappler out of the packaging, this is pretty cool. You can definitely tell it's a knockoff. Like, it has that feel. And I don't really care personally, because I just want it on my shelf. Like, I love Baki. Baki's like top 5 anime for me. I fucking love it. It's hilarious. The art style is so ridiculous. Like, it's a great show. Like, if you want like a comedy, action-packed show, Baki is probably the anime for you. I love it. There's one huge issue with this figure, and I don't even know if I can fix it, which really sucks. But for the most part, for paying what I did for this, I'm not upset. Like, I'm not upset at all. So we'll go ahead and get started and looking into it. So taking a look at this head sculpt here, looks pretty good. I think if you were to put this one next to the Storm Collectibles one and keep them on like a shelf distance away, you would have a hard time telling which is which. Like, you got to get up close and personal to be like, oh, okay, maybe that one's this one. But honestly, it looks good. There's shading all in the body. His scars are all painted very nicely. I love the sculpt on the body. It looks good. The shorts are the biggest giveaway. Like, you can kind of see the way that they did it back here. It's not super clean. I'm going to try to cut that up and maybe, like, you know, clean up the shorts a little bit. You do get these big old knuckles. I love that. Looks good. You get his body, or like his legs, and then of course you get his big old feet. Now, I don't know if the Storm Collectibles one did this in terms of articulation, but they do not rotate at the ankles. Does somebody know if they rotate at the ankles like a ball joint? Because for right now it just pivots and hinges really far back and not super far forward. We'll talk about that more in articulation, but I don't really mind. I'm curious. But yeah, I think he looks pretty good, and from a shelf distance, that's Baki Hanma, and I'm super happy about it. I already have a spot on the shelf for him. I just got to figure out what pose I want to put him in. But let's go ahead and talk about accessories, because that's where the big issue lies. I'm not even going to bother. Let's just get into it. So he comes with the same accessories the Storm Collectibles one did. The Storm Collectibles one didn't come with the effect part, did it? I don't think it did. But here are the heads. You get Smiling, Angie, and Super Angie. And I'm probably going to try to put the smiling head on him. I like when Baki's like cheesing and being a cocky bastard. Love that. So these heads do interchange. Heat them the fuck up, though. They are hard to get on. And I don't know how fragile this is, so I don't just go pushing on shit. It comes with an extra pair of ball joints for the wrists, so God forbid you break it. It does come with extra ones, which is nice that they did that. But then here's my huge issue, right? So let's go ahead. He comes with a bunch of hands, which is awesome. A character like Baki needs stylized hands. You get a pair of open hands. You get a pair of, like, wide knuckle hands. So this could be for, like, cracking his neck. You get a pair of slightly closed, relaxed hands. And then kind of the same thing, but a little less relaxed. I don't know, whatever. But it doesn't matter, because none of them fit on the freaking hand. So if you go ahead and pop off the hand, it pops off very easily, right? It's just a ball peg in the hand. Let's just take a grappling hand, because He's Baki the Grappler. Like, these are probably the hands I would have used for him. You could just see that is not the same sized ball. You could just see that. So none of the hands can swap onto him. You're going to have to, like, Dremel them all out. Well, this one actually did. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm big stupid. At least that one looks like it did. Or that one did. Hold on. No, okay, I'm not crazy. Look at this one. So this is a different hand. Luckily, the one that I want is on there. You can visibly see that is not the same size. Maybe if I push it in, what I would suggest is take the extra ones and kind of like work them in there. But it's just not the same size. It is just not the same size. So you might need a little dremeling, but like, and when I say a little, I mean a little. Like just very, very tightly. Or small, but you know, whatever. I got the hand on that I want. Can I get the other one on? Ooh, it's scary. Hold on. Oh, we did, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Because you got to get them in like that, like, on the toes, like. Oh, dude. Hell yeah. Because that's kind of how I want him posed. Can he stand like that? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. This thing's awesome. Ooh, Baki Hanma. That shit's so dope. All right, I'm actually happy about that. You guys saw that live reaction. That is super cool. Super, super cool. So let's just hop right into articulation because I've already been messing around with them a lot. The head is going to look up pretty good. I mean, despite having the hair. Pivot side to side and rotate. Looks good. He does have that neck soft thing that Storm does. I don't know how. I'm sure the Storm one works better, but it is here. You get the shoulders. This one looks like the disc was misplaced. I don't really care, but it's something to note. And then it'll rotate. I mean, the shoulders go up that. Oh, it's just a ball joint. But the shoulders will go up that much. It's kind of similar to McFarlane. Again, somebody let me know if there are any more, like, construction or, like, assembly differences between the two. Because, again, I do not have the actual one to compare it to. I apologize. But that's why I bought this. Rotate. Looks good. You get a butterfly joint in there. Not bad. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows go all the way. I like that. And then the wrist swivel and hinge. Again, I would just be careful with moving the articulation. Diaphragm joint works great on this guy. He can go all the way down, all the way back. It's a little weird up there, but again, maybe the Storm was like that too. And then great pivot side to side. It'll rotate at the waist as well. The legs, he can get them up all the way over there. I like that. Down, get them back. I'll do that in a second. Kick forward up to there. That's great for Baki. You'll love to see it. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and then the ankles go all the way down. Not very far forward, surprisingly. I might try to see if I can fix that up. And then they'll pivot, and he has a toe hinge, which usually I don't like toe hinges, but for somebody like Baki, essential. I'd be denounced to not show my loyal fans, my viewers, the Baki cake. That's ridiculous. They even put shading in his ass crack. It's hilarious to me. It's so good. I saw somebody post a video of it on TikTok, and it's so funny to me that they took that time to, like, you know, post that up in there. It's great. So let's take a look at scaling really quick. Here he is next to Peely and King Kong. So he's a little bit taller. I guess this is a 7-inch scale figure. Here he is with Batman and Darwin. He kind of looks like he's in between because, I mean, he's a kid, kind of. I forget how old Baki is. He's still in high school, right? I mean, so you can kind of fudge him in either one. And then here he is next to Zombie Cap. Zombie Cap will get his ass handed to him. But, yeah, I mean, that works. I like it. Hopefully, I did pre-order Yujiro. I did not want to take the risk this time, and I don't want to wait for the KO. I would rather just have the original, like, good Yujiro Hanma. So, and the Yujiro is, I don't want to say my favorite character. I really like Yujiro, but I really like Biscuit Oliver. So, hopefully we get him. But Baki's great. So, Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's... I'm at a loss for words for this one, because it's a little weird. Like, I feel bad saying buy the knockoff, but the knockoff's really good. Like, this is really good. I have issues with the leg. It just doesn't seem like it wants to pop on all the way. I'm going to see if I can heat it up again and try to get it on all the way. And before people say I'm leaving his pants like that on purpose. But he looks great, and he moves around good. He feels good quality. Like, the hand thing kind of sucks because I'm not crazy. There are hands that have different size peg holes, so I'm going to have to work on those a little bit. I don't really care because the 2 pairs of hands that I want them on the most are there. I would like getting these ones on, like the knuckly hands are nice too, but this is pretty good. For a knockoff figure, this is pretty good. I think if you were to get like better shorts for him, he'd be pretty perfect, to be honest. But honestly, for $30, I gotta give this like a 9 out of 10. Other than some small QC issues and the hand issue, it's awesome for that price point, and I'm not ashamed to say that I bought it. And hopefully this video finds people out who are debating on doing it. I hope that this helped and kind of calmed your nerves down about getting it, because I would say it's totally worth it. So with all that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. So if you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot on both of those apps, and I have a good time, so I'm sure you all will too. But as always, let me know. You coppin'? Because that butt alone is worth the price of admission. See you guys next one. Peace.
What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.